Hi, I'm Monty. I wrote Stamp Out Stress because I want people to understand how stress works and how we can each manage it. Before we get started, though, I think it's important that we need to have a little disclaimer in here. Life can be very tough. If you do not have the experience or the right mindset to be able to make effective changes in your life on your own, please get appropriate help. Although the information and tools provided through my books and videos are cutting edge and will help, your personal safety on any level is absolutely essential. This article is about helping yourself and about being safe. Please ensure that you are truly able to work on your own, and if you feel you are not, please get the support of a professional. I invite you now to join me to learn how I learned to stamp out stress. Here's my story. I grew up in a normal family. Violence and neglect were the common themes of everyday life for my siblings and me. Keeping out of sight was essential, or pay the price. And an expensive price it was. Because of these early ongoing lessons, I learned the value of the fight or flight syndrome. The stress of hiding had become my invisible best friend. Because of my upbringing, I learned to question life. Now, as an adult, I write about what I've learned. The knowledge I've acquired and am sharing with you has helped me to rewrite my past so that I now live a much happier and healthier life. I offer my books to you in hope that they will help you find an abundance of peace and health in your life. So, what is stress really? Stress is caused by an internal fight between two parts of your mind. One part of your mind knows the way things are, but the other side knows the way things should be. And they get into a big war with each other when there are things that they don't agree on. So, how did it happen? From the time your life began, you learned from your environment, your parents, your siblings, your teachers, your friends, whatever, how you interacted with them. You learned what worked and what didn't. These lessons are locked into your subconscious mind. They're called core beliefs. Through the development of your beliefs, you learned how to determine what is right and wrong. If things go along with your beliefs, everything is good. However, sometimes life has a way of challenging your beliefs. If the situation makes you feel unsafe, the war of the minds begins, leaving you feeling stressed. What happens when you become stressed? Your subconscious mind is designed to protect you when you feel unsafe. Depending on how unsafe you feel, your body reacts by tightening muscles and kicking the endocrine system into action so you can be prepared to initiate the fight or flight syndrome. The modern way to express this syndrome is becoming stressed, leaving your body excessively tight and revved up so you can defend yourself or get gone. We're still cave people at heart. We learned to run or stay and fight as cave people, and we're still doing it. Is stress bad? Stress is part of life. Without stress, nothing would ever get done. It's not that stress is bad. It's how one reacts to stress that can be bad. Is there a cure for stress? Sure, death. You cannot escape stress. It's part of life. However, you can learn to manage it without medication, alcohol, or drugs. And it's free. It's called mind management. You already do it. Every time you make a decision, you're doing mind management. Now you're going to learn how to do conscious mind management. Who's the boss? We all have the ability to manage our minds by choice. If we opt out of choosing to manage our mind gets to be the manager. It doesn't mind. We're not taught how to manage our mind. We're not even told that we have this ability. So how's it working for you so far? Your mind just rolls along being the boss, and you get the life it creates. Until today. Management versus control. Control is an illusion. So get over it. It is fundamentally impossible to know every variable in any situation. Therefore, control is not possible. Even control valves are really management valves. Management is all there is. Make the choice to manage your mind, and stress will just be another joyful life event. After all, it is telling you that you're still alive. How to start? Before we delve deeply into discussing mind management tools, there are three aspects of our lives that we need to ensure we are doing correctly and abundantly all the time. Number one, correct breathing. Take a deep breath right now and pay attention to what parts of your body move when you take a deep breath. If only your lungs moved, you're not breathing properly. You need to move your belly. The reason for that is that there are three levels to your lungs. The bottom level at the bottom of your lungs is where all the toxins lie. So when you breathe, if you're not breathing properly, when you breathe the air in, the clean air goes through the toxins in the bottom of your lungs, pollutes the clean air you had, and gets to go run through your body again, helping to create stress. By breathing properly, whether you're deep breathing or regularly breathing, move your abdomen, you clean the toxins out of the bottom of your lungs, and you get to breathe clean air through your body. Correct breathing, number one. Number two, drinking adequate water. We are about 90 some odd percent water, and we need to keep those numbers up, especially if you happen to be a coffee drinker or a black tea drinker, because they're diuretics. They will cause you to be uh, lacking in water, dehydrated. So you need to replenish that water all the time, constantly. Drink adequate water so you can respire properly. That's number two. Number three, that looks like that. Getting adequate exercise. Plants are stationary, they don't move. Humans move. Very fundamental understanding of life. We are not meant to sit still. So those of you who spend your life sitting in front of computers or watching TV all the time, you're not getting enough exercise, and that does not allow you to manage your life so that you can reduce the amount of stress that you feel. You need to get exercise. It doesn't matter whether you're playing tennis or riding a bike or running or going for a walk. Even if it's a walk just to the end of the block, it's fine. Just get moving. These are requirements for proper stress management. Your universal connection. No matter what your beliefs about life are, it is essential to understand and accept that we're all a part of the universe and connected to it. We are naturally designed to draw energy from the universe. Take a breath. We draw in energy when we breathe. By consciously choosing to connect with Source, Sky, and Earth, we allow and support ourselves to replenish our personal energy from the universe rather than from our environment. To access this tool, check out my guided visualization video, Living in Present Time, on my website, montyrichards.com/videos. Managing your thoughts. It's not your thoughts that get you into stress, it's the emotion attached to the thought. The emotion causes your body to react, and you lose yourself in the emotional play. It's that simple. By learning to release the emotion from the thought, you can then make the choice more clearly about how you choose to act, rather than the old method of react and live with the consequences. To access this tool, check out my guided visualization video, Conscious Mind Management, on my website, montyrichards.com/videos. Here's a quick tool for de-stressing. This is not a visualization. Well, you can visualize it. When our minds get too busy or stuck on a thought, it's very difficult to focus on anything else. There's a very simple technique that can be used to get you out of your head. Check out my video, again, on montyrichards.com in videos, called Quieting the Mind. The most important thing about these videos is that this video I'm making here is not theoretical, it's practical. To make use of these tools that I'm telling you about, you have to do them. Just do it. You might feel uncomfortable about doing these exercises at first because they might be outside your comfort zone. Since your current knowledge base does not provide you with a functional and easy method for managing stress in your life, please try to be open to these new methods. Then they can become part of your life. The only part of you that might be scared in this process is your ego. It does not like new stuff it does not understand. It's going to fight you. Any of these exercises can be done in your mind. You could just visualize them or just pretend you're doing them in your mind. If you are worried about feeling embarrassed is not an excuse if you're near other people. Just do it in your mind and it'll work just the same. So who's in charge? You or your ego? To create a new way of managing your life, new tools are essential, and here they are. The keys to success. It's taken you all of your life to learn your rules. Effectively changing the rules takes two things: willingness and practice. Practice the techniques when you're not stressed, so you know how to use them when you do become stressed. As you become able to recognize stressful situations, you'll be able to move through them with minimal reactions. All you have to do is remember to use the tools. Remember, stress is a fact of life. It is how you deal with stress that matters. Be okay with the times when you forget to use the tools. They will serve as a reminder for the next time. Emotions are the spice of life. Enjoy them. Use them appropriately. Don't use them to get stressed out. Always be humble enough to be open to learn new techniques that will help you to create a better life for yourself. As an adult, you're always in charge of your life. No one person or part of your mind has any right to be in charge of your choices. It's up to you. What you can expect. Effective stress management will help you in so many ways. When your mind is relaxed, your body relaxes too. A relaxed body is better able to repair itself and prevent disease. When your mind is relaxed, you can enjoy life more. Better relationships, better life, better health. What more can you want? All you have to do is do it. Final note. Remember, always be good to yourself. Don't get caught up in this business about perfection and control. They're myths. Management is the key. Be a good mind manager. If you're interested in learning more about how our belief systems affect our lives and what we can do about them, please check out my book, Embracing the Blend, on Amazon Kindle. The more you understand how your mind works and how you can manage it effectively, the better your life will be. Remember, stamp out stress. Living with stress is a choice, not a fact of life. It's up to you. I'm Monty Richings.